Okay, and we are back playing ValiDate Struggling Singles in Your Area. So, where we last left off, Malik met Arihi for the first time, and we saw the tension that arose. They have a real love-hate relationship. But now, the next date for Malik is Alonzo. So this one is interesting, because I don't know what his interactions with Alonzo are going to be like. Because I pretty much knew what the dynamic was going to be with Arihi, and I got the dynamic with Yolanda pretty quick. But let's see what's going to happen. Barb workout. Oh boy. Content warnings, homophobia, ? And drugs, of course. Every Thursday afternoon, you've made it your mission to have some daddy-daughter time. Being a deadbeat dad isn't good for the clout. No, it is not. Not being in your daughter's life probably makes her feel the same way you felt when your father stopped giving you any sort of attention. The feeling of having someone in your life who is supposed to take care of you simply not doing so because of their own selfish reasons is not something you wish on anyone, especially your own daughter. Despite everything, you've always wanted a kid or two. Sure, you raised your younger siblings growing up, but it's different with your own kid. You feel like you can do a better job at teaching them right from wrong than your parents did with yourself and your own siblings. But you wish you waited until you were married and had money. Sure, your music is taking off, and you're getting more from music than your $21.50 an hour from Popeyes. It was hard before. Having to balance 2 young children and a full-time job, you made it work, but there were some birthdays and holidays you wish you could have done better. Gotten them another Barbie or action figure, throw them the children's show theme party you had growing up. You failed in the past, but now you have the future to mend the wounds in your relationship with your daughter. She's almost 5 now, and walks and talks a bit too much, a product of you and your ex Alice. And she looks just like her. You know you shouldn't pick favorites. You saw what it did to you and your siblings and how your father decided to favor your younger brother over yourself and your sisters and your own mother. Damn. You hate your father. With Rhea, it's different. She was an accident, sure, but she was an accident you didn't end up regretting because of her mother. You loved Alice. No. You still love Alice. Ooh. When Alice told you she was pregnant, you sat and cried with her for hours. You were only 22, scared, and you weren't ready to be a father. You had a promising rap career ahead of you, but Alice convinced you things would be okay. You can still pursue your passions with a child. Thinking back on it, you were wondering if she was only saying that because she was trying to convince herself of the same thing. Her career is taking off now, and you have Rhea more days in the week than usual. She's busy, you get it. But something in you is a little jealous of her. She gets to tour different cities around the area, and you're stuck being a parent. You're selfish, and you know this. She was the primary parent for the past 4 years. You know if you ever brought this up, she would probably curse you out for the next 3 days. You can't handle that again. The last time gave you a creative block for months. Still, despite all of your feelings towards the situation, you still take care of Rhea like she is the queen of the world. Having a daughter is pretty cool. She likes playing video games with you and shows you all of the Big Box with your music she comes across, which is more than you thought. Big Box isn't a bad app, and it's been helping you transition to a part-time manager only working 3 days a week. You learn some useful stuff off the app, like how to do your kids' hair. Who knew there was more to washing hair and putting a little oil on it every few days? Who knew there was more to washing hair and putting a little oil on it every few days? I mean, it's simple depending on what you want to go for. It gets more complex if you want to do something different. After being dragged around the mall, a few fidget toy purchases, and a trip to the car to drop off all of the shopping bags, you find yourself in front of the local boot locker. See, I wanted to say boot locker because it's Foot Locker usually, but it's boot. But now I'm imagining a universe where we say food. Wait, that's just Spanish, like football. Okay, we're moving on. You think it's time for Rhea to get her first pair of Fire Force 2s. Fire Force 2s is wild. You didn't get your first pair of forces until you were 10. You remember begging your mom for them until one day your grandma overheard you and took you to the mall to get them. You miss her. You should go visit her grave soon. I was about to say she's still alive, but no. The memory of getting your first pair of forces is one of your favorite childhood memories. You want to give Rhea the same experience. She lets go of your hand as she runs towards a display of sparkly socks. You can't help but laugh. She's her mother's child. Alice always had an eye for jewelry and things that shine in bright light. Daddy, can I get these? You bend down to be eye level with her as she shows you the pair of socks she wants. They match a pair of shorts you just got from another store. Sure, you got an eye for fashion, Rhea. Where are you learning all of these trends from? Mommy, she showed me pictures of her when she was 5, just like me. I want to look just like her. She's so cute. So precious. Like, you have to bite hard on the side of your cheek to prevent yourself from tearing up right then and there. Rhea got all of the best parts of Alice. No wonder why you're so biased. You know what? Oh, you know what else Mommy had when she was your age? What? You take her hand and lead her in the direction of the kids' mic section. Rhea immediately darts over to a pair of white lows with a pink rose in the back. Nice choice. Nice choice. You jump as you quickly turn around to see a man and young girl who look around the same age as Rhea. Rhea screams in excitement as she runs up to hug the other girl. Rhea! Nayeli! Nayeli Davids, preschool student, Alonzo's daughter. Oh, we got another kid in the game! I sound way too excited about that. I like the fact, that this simulator, that this dating simulator, or visual novel, doesn't just focus on, like, the adult cast, because I feel like a lot of them, they're so removed from, like, adulthood. Like, adults have kids. People with kids who are, like, single parents, or separated from, like, who their child's parent is, they still date and pursue relationships. So, like, having their taking care of their children be an element of the story, I really like that. It's more realistic that way and represents more experiences. The other girl hugs her back and they talk a bit too loudly to each other about about God knows what. You tuned it out as soon as you heard Peppa Pig. I was struggling way too hard to read that sentence, but of course, the bane of Malik's existence, Peppa Pig. Yo, you think Malik likes UK drill? You think it's the British part that, like, destroys Peppa Pig for him? And that as a result, he also hates UK drill? You realize this man is still standing in front of you, looking at the exchange with a smirk on his face. He must be her father. KK's daycare center, I guess. Let's be specific. KK's daycare center? Yeah, been taking her ever since she was a baby. He looks lovingly at his daughter. You can tell he's a better father than you'll ever be. Same, but her mom used to take her. Recently changed my schedule so I can drop her off and pick her up. Surprised I haven't seen you. Shit. Have we met before? Yeah, but it's fine. You always seem preoccupied with saying hi to the kids. They seem to love you. Yeah, they know my music from Big Bog. Why is that so embarrassing to say? It's paying your bills, but children around your daughter's age enjoying your music doesn't feel like a flex. Not the intended audience at all. No way! What song is it? He pulls out his phone, opening the app. Actually, what's your Big Bog? I'll find it through there. You reluctantly pull out your phone and open the app to give him your username. You have built up a decent following, about 1.2 million followers just from your music alone. Impressive. The amount of followers kind of gets to you, especially since it felt like it was instantly. You're an overnight success. You're sure that's not good for your mental health. You pretend to look through your messages. Instead, you're watching his reaction. It's rare you get to see someone discovering your music for the first time. The way he smiles is almost Grinch-like. Not Grinch. Oh, scary. Terrifying. Oh wow, you're really famous. I've heard a clip of your music before. Thanks. Question mark? You know, I've always wanted to work with a rapper. Oh? You make music too? Nah, I prefer more standing, but I'm a personal trainer. I can make you have that body yaddy yaddy. Have your waist snatched. Snatched. He said snatched for the gods. Wait, I'm trying to imagine Malik with a snatched waist. Oh my gosh. Isn't that a thing for women? I mean, I know gender is. Why does he look like he's having an existential crisis? Oh my gosh. Have you seen Captain America? His shit is snatched. Yeah. I'm not sure if I want to look like Captain America. You don't want to be the first rapper to look like Captain America? No. Like, let's ditch unrealistic body standards, okay? Why does he look haunted? I'm so... Compelling point, but you're not sure if you want to go through that process. I mean, I don't know if I want to go that far, but I wouldn't mind getting back in shape. It's been a while. Here, I'll send you my number through the app. You will probably regret this. You take this opportunity to actually look him over. He's kind of attractive, in a way you can't figure out how. Sexually? You can't be thinking about this. You have shoes to pick out. Alright, Rhea, do you want to try them on? Yes! You reach down to grab her size from the shelf, removing some tissue before helping her put them on. She spins around and then runs towards the nearest mirror. Her friend follows after her. They grow up so fast, huh? Tell me about it. It feels like a week ago she was just throwing up on my new bolo. Yeah. You two stand in silence, watching your respective child check out their new shoes. Maybe this dad shit is worth it. Rhea eventually gets bored and runs back towards you, grabbing the socks from your hand. Daddy, let's go! I want a pretzel! Sure, let's go. You turn your attention towards Alonzo, who is still preoccupied with looking through your music. Text me. We can set up a sesh. Can't wait. Enthusiastic much? But some people are just like that. One of the few things you've learned working at Popeyes. You can't wait to quit that place. You probably shouldn't have given this man your number. First text was fine, And then he kept going and snuck 3 gifts in there. They were Nicki Minaj gifts. The Barbs are upon us. Did you meet a Barb? So, I was thinking... Hello? Oh, there we go. I got a lot of free time this week in the evening since my assistant is leading classes. Maybe I can sneak a session or 2 around 8 p.m.? You got that? Oh my gosh, not the actual Nicki gift. I'm going into this with extreme levels of hesitation. Alright, let it be known. He could have just said yes. God, you can't stand stands. Sure, I can do Thursday. Nice, I'll put you on my schedule. See you soon, Papi. Wink emoticon. Oh, a real. Oh no! The emoticon wasn't enough? You needed the... What? But why do you look strong off that? I thought you weren't feeling the Nicki gives. Malik, stay consistent. What was that wink for? Oh, he's caught up on the wink. Of course he is. You shouldn't think about this too hard. It means nothing. It's not like you were going through his Instagram and checking him out. He's nice to look at, but you can't tell if you're actually attracted to him or if you have unlearned enough internalized misogyny to admit when a man is attractive. What? That sentence is very confusing, because Alonzo is a man, so what internalized misogyny? And Malik is also a man, so like the misogyny isn't internalized, it's just misogyny. It's like... Malik don't have it all together. I've gathered that much. But he's learning. He's improving. The boy is improving, so we'll see. The way you think about him is more of how you think about women. Think of women in lust, but not serious enough to get into a serious relationship. Interesting. You have too much on your plate right now. Strange. You push the thought away as you walk up the stairs to his studio. It leaves you a little more winded than you would like to admit. It's been a while since you've been to a gym, and besides the lifting you do at work, you don't really get that much exercise in. Your kids are still pretty young, but pretty big, and sometimes carrying them hurts your back. Getting older sucks. Oh, not the ha. Yo. Oh, okay. Alright. So, oh, the beat. Yo. I wasn't ready for this. Alright, so somebody on the ValiDate team knows house music or is in ballroom, because the ha, that ha remix, oh, I like that. I'm feeling that. The studio is nice. Judging by the expensive decor, you should have known you'd have to sign a guest book before coming in. You can tell he makes really good music. Hey, glad you could make it. He reaches out a hand in greeting. You clumsily adjust your bag to extend your own. Who handshakes these days? Me, but I'm awkward, so. It was time to get in shape. Is this entire room yours? Yeah, gave it to me as a promotion. Now I run my classes and private sessions here with a few assistants. Nice. Congrats, man. It's pretty sweet. You wouldn't mind coming here often. Wait. Is that a Nicki Minaj mural behind you? Yes. Yes, it is. You turn around to look up above the mirrors. A painted Nicki Minaj mural covering the upper walls. Jesus Christ. It's the yeah, no, I can't stay here for me. But, I feel like, see, I used to be a huge Nicki, I mean, not huge, but I used to be a Nicki fan. So I feel like I can tell what a lot of these are from. I know that one, the one with the blonde wig, pretty sure that's Monster. This one is the one with B.O.B. That one's Anaconda. I can't remember which ones the other ones are from, but I think I know that much. Yeah. I feel like, let's try to get the good end first. Yeah. What's that? Actually, once again, I'm learning. Let's save so that we don't have to skip. Alright. What is that? What is that? Why am I thinking of it like the Cardi B, like, oh my god, what is that? What? Oh boy. He follows your gaze and laughs. What? First of all, it's Nicki. Her songs, gospel. Jesus is shaking in her grave. Gender fluid Jesus? Come on now, honey. This is the Christ of Saint Minaj of the wait. This is the Christ of Saint Minaj of the Cross. Get fit knowing you is blessed. A bunch of my besties and I wanted to show some appreciation for the queen herself. Took forever. Who knew painting was so hard? My homegirl Jasmine with a Z, so you know. You already know, Jasmine is that girl. My homegirl Jasmine drew all of it though. She's talented as fuck. Did he just speak in emojis? Why does he talk like that? No. How old is... No. You're not getting into this. It looks... Looking at it, it doesn't look bad. It's pretty good. Maybe you should ask for her number. You need some album art that doesn't look like a recolor of an anime character. It looks cool. Might have to cop Jasmine's number if she's this good with it. So, anyways, you kind of gesture, not sure what to ask. You honestly can't remember what you agreed to do with him. Wait. So we're going to start with some stretching. I set up a mat for you. Pink mat. Pink mat, pink wig. Pick everything. He's a Barb. Alright. Do you stretch often? I don't even know the last time I stretched. Same. Alright, I'll go easy on you. Why am I imagining Alonzo like the emoji with the hand over its mouth? Just like the giggle emoji. He moves to his own mat, cracking his knuckles before moving to touch his toes. You attempt to mimic him, but... Damn. That shit hurted. I wanted to say that shit hurted. That shit hurts. It had been a while since you properly stretched, but you didn't think it would be that bad. You sort of get stuck, your arms dangling in front of you as your back kind of just prevents you from standing up. You kind of just swing there until you feel a hand on your back. Here, I got you. Just spread your legs a little. He helps you slowly stand up, hand on your back supporting you the entire time. You feel something. You feel something, I'm sure. He smells good, like he's wearing perfume. Whatever it is, it smells nice and brings you a sense of comfort. No wonder why he has this studio. He's good at what he does. He's literally just started. He moves you to different positions, standing close enough that you can almost hear his own heartbeat. Or maybe that's your own. He's so close and you're really trying your hardest not to think too hard about it. Now that... Wait, there's other people in the studio? I did not know that. Not gonna lie, y'all. This picture? This art? Okay. I see y'all. I don't know. I just know this scene, it's about to go places. And honestly, love that for Alonzo. Love that for Malik. You don't realize you're holding your breath before you find yourself collapsing on the floor, rolling onto your back as you suck in a deep breath, trying to regain your composure. Hyperventilating? This sucks. Malik, you good? You're still trying to catch your breath, but you sort of give him a weak thumbs up. If you were still keeping score, this would be a point for him. You can't believe you took an L this bad. What do you mean? After a few moments, you slowly sit up and get back onto your feet, wiping your forehead in dramatics. I'm confused. Is he like hot and bothered over what just happened? Cause like, I don't know, like, we saw last week, or, well, not last week, it hasn't been a week, but we saw last episode, last chapter with Arihi, he like kissed Arihi twice. I feel like that was way more tame than like full on sucking face 2 times. Like, I don't know. So where were we? The evening is filled with some awkward stretching, too many Nicki Minaj songs, but you will admit, some of it is good, and a workout that leaves you sweating a bit more than you would like to admit. Well, that wasn't the worst thing I've ever done. Fuck, I'm going to feel this tomorrow. You'll get used to it. Make sure to take a hot shower when you get home. It'll loosen up those muscles. Will do. So, next week? You want to come back and do that again? You looked uncomfortable. Yeah. I'm sure I'll get used to this in a few weeks. Gotta have the rapper look. Rhea is getting heavier and heavier each day. You let out a laugh, grabbing your bag and heading out. Thanks, man. See you around. Wait, do you want to smoke? We can hotbox in my car. Oh, we can hotbox my car. I'm kind of sweaty, but Malik, I need you to understand. That will only make whatever is about to happen better. As long as I have the aux. Fine. So no Nicki. I have a feeling. I have a feeling no Nicki will be played. He rolls his eyes, but ultimately follows after you and leads you to his car. It's a nice one. There isn't a car seat, so you're assuming this isn't his family car. He unlocks the door and quickly opens it for you. Thanks, man. But I'm a ladies' man, mostly. Mostly? Yeah. I've had some experiences lately, but I don't know. He lights up as soon as he passes you the aux. You put on some Missy Elliott, probably a good medium for both of you. I do love me some Missy. As hot as you are, I don't fuck straight dudes who are questioning their sexuality. Yes, good on you, Alonzo. Good on you. Unless, not the unless ellipses. It's the unless. What? No, I don't want to experiment. I don't think I'm ready. I still need to figure it out. Babe, there's nothing to figure out. You're either into dudes or you're not. Oh. It's simple. Ain't nothing wrong with liking men. And the sooner you figure that out, the better. What do you mean? There's nothing wrong with liking men. Did I say there was something wrong with liking men? Why else are you confused? Oh, the blush. The blush is cute. You've spent most of your life around people telling you liking men is bad, sinful. The people in church frowned at the mere idea of it. Growing up, your friends would call things they didn't like gay and throw around homophobic slurs for fun, but the hate never made sense to you. You never chimed in, yet you didn't speak up. You try to convince yourself that you didn't know better, and you didn't, but something about this makes you feel like you should be guilty. You can't dwell on this while getting smoked out by the man who had his hand on your ass not even an hour ago. Well, when you figure it out, I get it. All of my life I've been taught being gay is bad, but it really isn't. Right? Duh, that's what I just told you. It's okay to like men. It's okay to like men. It's okay to like men. Yeah. As Alonzo looked very confused. Also, I imagine all of Alonzo's yeahs being like Ariana Grande. Yeah. What? What's it called? So many celebrities have been mentioned in this particular chapter, and I feel like it's all because of Alonzo. See what stans do? See what stans do to our celebrity-free content? Now take this joint. Too good for a wood? Ew, no, they're nasty, disgusting aftertaste. He has a point, but you've gotten used to them by now. It's been years. Alright, you got me there. I gotta think about this more. Don't think too hard. You'll psych yourself out. Just follow your heart, Poppy. You laugh as you finish up, listening to Missy for the next hour before deciding you need to head home. You don't sleep much that night, your mind learning and unlearning new things about yourself. It's going to take a while, but maybe, eventually, one day, you'll admit to yourself your true feelings. Fighting the bisexual allegations, that's funny. Nah, because he's really on his bed, staring up at the ceiling, questioning life and his identity. I don't know, he's having a full-on, like, crisis. And honestly, not, like, taking enjoyment in his pain, but love that for him, because he's gonna come out the other side and, I don't know, be a more whole person. Wherever his story goes, it's only gonna be good for his character development. Alright, so we unlocked the next route, but I want to see other endings first, so let's check that out. Okay, so we're back to the moment where Malik first sees the Nicki Minaj mural. So let's see what happens if we go for the more bold option and say, yeah, no, I can't stay here. Yeah, no, I can't stay here. What? Why not? He follows your gaze towards the mural above the mirrors and laughs. You know it's about to be a deal breaker because clearly Alonzo loves his Nicki. So like, if you're not down with Nicki, it's like the relationship is probably gonna be over. Like, probably not even on friendly terms, because like we're talking about a stan. But I want to have faith in Alonzo that maybe simply not liking Nicki Minaj isn't like a deal breaker or means for excommunication. So let's see. What? Intimidated by a little Nicki? Just like the other rap girls? Oh no. You can't seriously be telling me you're leaving because there's a Nicki mural in the studio. He's challenging you? You're not one to back down from a challenge. Who said I won't? You won't. He crosses his arms over his chest and gives you the look of, you're full of it, and you really wish you could kiss it off his face. What? What? That's what I said. No, not right now. You can't be having another sexuality crisis in front of another man. Nah, man, I gotta go. Thanks for the offer, though. See you around, man. You sling your bag over your shoulder and walk out. You probably shouldn't have done that, but it's too late to turn back now. You can't give him the satisfaction of knowing he won. Besides, you're in the middle of having another gay-ass panic attack. Why couldn't you keep your eyes off him? You'll deal with those thoughts on the drive home. Anti-Nicki propaganda. That's funny. So, I don't know. I think there was only one choice, right? So, I'm trying to figure out, is there another ending? Okay, so yeah, I'm pretty sure, I just checked, there's only a good ending and a bad ending. So those are both of the endings for the Alonzo route. We've unlocked the Isabel route, so in the next video, that is the one that we'll be playing through. I hope you enjoyed this playthrough of ValiDate, and I hope you can join me for next time. Have a good one.